Jeez. Hey everybody, Prepper Nurse 1 here. Today is still Thursday. It is May 20th, 2021. Extremely warm day here. We hit 90 degrees today at the homestead. And so now you see a little bit of overcast. The sun is way over here because it's later in the evening. And it's just under 100 degrees in the greenhouse. Absolutely crazy. Crazy warm. It was this morning when I opened up the vents, it was like 130 degrees in there. It was just nuts. Okay, so I'm going to do a little disclaimer, give a little warning. I will be using one swear word in this video, okay? I'm just putting it out there ahead of time. So, and I will give you a heads up when it's coming. So, we have, all right, so it's coming. I'm just trying to think how I want to word this. So the governor of New York, I'm just trying to figure out how I want to do this first before I get into this. So the governor of New York has decided, he's announced a program to incentivize people to get the shot, right? So apparently 62% of the people in New York have had at least one shot, and I think they said 53% are fully vaccinated in New York. Well, they want to get those numbers up, they want those numbers higher. So now they've done a program where they're going to have 10 mass vaccination sites, Buffalo being one of the spots, that if you go and you get it, you're going to be part of a lottery with a top prize of being $5 million all the way down to possibly winning $20, okay? So here comes the swear word, guys. So now that they have bullied, manipulated, and bullshitted people, there's the swear word, into getting the vaccine, now they're going to bribe you. Okay? Once again, I really just want to make this really, really clear. Why the push so hard? Why the push so hard? I truly don't understand it. There's more going on than we're being informed of. And, you know, I know that the government's paying for a lot of these vaccines. They're telling people, oh, you get your vaccine for free, but the government's paying for these vaccines, which ultimately is going to come out of your and my pocket anyway. So realistically, at the end of the day, you're going to pay one way or the other, okay? It's just, why the push so hard to try to get people to do this? There's more to it. There's something going on with it, and something is just, obviously for me personally, it's just not setting right. That's me individually. But I don't get the push. Why so hard? Now like I said, now it's time for, all these other things haven't worked, or they've worked up to a certain point, and now they're going to try to bribe people. And I'll tell you what, you couldn't give me a large amount of money to get it. That's where I stand, okay? And it's not that I'm like some super anti-vaxxer, because I am not, okay? But this whole thing is just, it doesn't add up. Something is not right. And it's just a gut feeling on my part. And that's where I'm at, okay? Now, once again, and I will make this very, very clear. Dan! Come and pick them up! Hold on a second, guys. Come and get those! You still want those poles? Come and grab them. Okay. All right, sounds good. You're welcome. No, that we had, I'll show you guys. You see the white buckets down. Sorry for spinning that around so fast too, by the way. You see the white buckets sitting down there at the end of the driveway. they have concrete in them and metal poles. And the people that we bought the property from, they had that in front of this driveway, which was a rutted, muddy dirt path, okay? And so they've been sitting there for the last 7-8 years in the weeds, and we had pulled them out. And so I had talked to 2 people. Greg said he wanted them, and Dan said he would like them. And so that's so cute. See her in the back seat there waving. So Dan, that was him just driving by, and I'm just yelling at him, hey, come and get him. So he's like, okay, I'll come back and get him. I'm like, perfect. So then that way we get them out of here, and they're not just sitting there by the road. All right, so sorry for yelling at you guys. But anyway, I want to hear your guys' feedback on this, man, because I'll tell you what. I think it was Ohio did the same thing with like some kind of a lottery thing. I just, I have so many concerns. It's unbelievable. So I got to show you guys this too, because I had, and of course it was a troll, but that's okay. So look, I want you to look at all the cherries, just in that section. Look at all the cherries up there. You look in this section here, all the cherries through here. You know, I mean, this tree is absolutely, completely loaded with cherries this year. And like I said, I am like super excited. I can't wait till these, you know, are ready and we can eat them. But yeah, it's just, this cherry tree is absolutely loaded this year. So really, really exciting. So, because I had somebody like a troll was on there saying, well, I only saw a couple of cherries. You're saying that your tree's loaded and I only saw a couple cherries. Well, I don't know, maybe he has some mental deficiencies and he's unable to see properly at the same time. I'm not sure, you know, what the issue would be. But if you look, I mean, I'll even get it closer. Look just in that area, the number of cherries that we have. And then he's like, oh, I only saw 2 pairs. Okay, and I won't go over and go into the pears, but we got plenty of pears as well. So, just a unbelievably gorgeous day today. Very, very warm, like I said, high humidity. Just a beautiful, beautiful day here at the homestead. Also, and I wanted to point this out too. And we're gonna walk around the garden real quick again, and I'll show you. So now we planted, now the potatoes have been in for a while, okay? The center potatoes came up first, then these guys down here came up, and then these ones down here, that one's up, got 2 there, there's another one there, but now we got this one is here, we got that one there coming up, and I think there was another one over here someplace, but they're starting to come up. These ones are starting to come up at last. But, you know, and then we have in here, you know, like I said, we got the peas on the side here. We have the radishes here that we had planted. And those were what went in first. Over here, we have cauliflower and also broccoli as well, okay? So that's what's in here. Now, Mom and Beck stopped and bought those, just so you know. They picked those plants up, they bought those plants. But everything else we grew in the greenhouse. So then we have, not even sure what we got in here. I think this might be either cucumber, no, not cucumbers. This is like yellow squash or something like that in this area, in that bed. And then, but with getting these in here, and look at these are getting already, if you can see, they're starting to get blossoms and stuff already in here. Normally, we don't plant up here in New York until May 31st. But I had looked at the extended forecast, and I was like, I think we're going to be good. Let's go ahead and get everything in. Now, these are cucumbers here. We did lose 1 cucumber there, and so that one did not make it. And then we lost something else someplace. Oh, up over here. We lost one of these here too. But that might still make it. It's still semi-green. I'm not 100% sure if that one's going to make it or not. But over here, we have peppers and tomato plants all through this area. And just look at how well these are doing. You know, we planted them in here. They were really small, and they're already starting to pop up here. And like I said, today's only the 20th. So they're doing really, really well. And then I'm going to show you over here. This is all onions. You can just see they're all popping up here, all through this whole area, all through the center, all through this area. So we're going to have a tremendous amount. And then if you look over on that side too, we've got a tremendous amount of onions. So the garden is just absolutely doing fantastic. You know, it's really just, I'm really pleased with everything. Plus, like I said, we have things growing in the greenhouse as well. So some of this stuff may stay in the greenhouse. I'm not sure 100% how we're going to do it yet. I'm going to put things into 5-gallon buckets. That still has to happen. But it's done real. The garden's just been fantastic so far. And getting it in as early as we did and having it just take off like it has been great. So I think we're going to get a bumper crop this year. I'm hoping that we do, because like I said, we do plan on doing a lot of canning, and so that'll be good. But anyway, I want to hear your feedback on this video. I want to hear what you think. Why are they bribing us now? Why are we being... And it's all a manipulation, folks. It's all a manipulation. And it really, like I said, I have so many concerns with this whole situation. I don't like it. Really, truly don't like it. So I definitely want to hear what you have to think. Why are we at the point where they're going to try to bribe us now to do this? Because I don't think, like I said, they're never going to reach the numbers that they wanted. And the bullying tactics and the manipulation and the BSing of us, they've gone as far as they can. And then the people that are just going to blindly do what they're told to do no matter what. You know, it's funny because somebody had made a reference, and I thought it was a fantastic reference. And they had said, could what happened in Nazi Germany happen in modern day times? And it basically showed everybody with, you know, just doing as they're told and complying and not bucking the system or not making waves. And it says, now we know that it can happen now. And I thought that was really ironic, and it was really right on the money. So, because it's the same thing. They just went along to get along, and that's what people are doing now. And it's unbelievable. So, anyway, guys, I definitely want to hear your feedback on this. I want to hear what you guys have to say. You know, why are we now being bribed? I know, like I said, I believe it was Ohio did the same thing, but now New York is doing it too. So, very interesting. So, anyway, I hope everybody's having a great day. I hope you had enjoyed. If you ever part of the country you were in, I hope you had fantastic weather. And it was just crazy, crazy this time of year to be this nice. So, we'll take it. We'll definitely take it. I took Heather for a ride, and so we went for a nice motorcycle ride today as well. So anyway, guys, I am going to jump off here. Oh, I want to give you this update too. 11 eggs today. So we ended up with 11 yesterday, 11 more today. I believe the day before that was 10, and the day before that was like 8. So they have been nice and steadily laying. That's 11 eggs out of 15 laying hens. Not going to complain about that at all. So anyway, I hope everybody's doing great. Remember, we are all in this together. That is important to remember. We are one race called the human race. And as soon as we can focus on that, then we're going to be in much, much better shape. Also remember to hug and kiss the ones you love. Tell them every single day. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. We never know what's going to happen in life, so it's really important to tell the people that you care about every single day how you feel. Last but not least, STD, step, thing, and day. It's one step at a time, one thing at a time, and one day at a time. Whatever you're trying to do, whatever you're trying to accomplish, you can do it. The only one that can stop you from reaching those goals is you. That's it. Nobody else can stop you. All right? I hope you have a great day. I will see you all tomorrow, and I will be live streaming tomorrow night at 8 o'clock. All right? Prepper Nurse 1, out for now.